Somebody just asked me to comment on Interior CS Fred Matiangi's appearance before the National Assembly's Committee on Security. Now, I watched the entire proceedings, and to say that I was disappointed would be an understatement. My issue is with the members of parliament. They seemed not to be well prepared. They did not ask tough questions. They treated the matter at hand very casually. While the CS was very much running over them, the members actually gave they asked very basic questions. They gave very basic comments to very complex matters. So that is actually saddening and a disservice to me as a taxpayer, and I'm sure to most Kenyans. What we were actually expecting was to be a total grilling of Waziri and his team, that's Inspector General Boynet, and Immigration PS, the technical guy, Dr. Gordon Kialangwe. So, but the members of parliament went ahead. They did not do much. They asked basic questions. It's either they were not well prepared, or they decided to play along. I don't know what they were doing. Nobody really understands. Because for me, when I look at the kind of sessions, such committee hearings, the benchmark, for example, is the kind of committee hearings we see in the US Congress or in the British Westminster. So, for example, at Congress, they are normally they are quasi-judicial processes. They operate like a court where those people come to testify before Congress. They go through an oath. So there is nothing like you need to lie or you lie for you to get off the hook. You really have to be very honest. And you give technical answers. And the members of Congress, who are equivalent to our members of parliament, normally they prepare very well. They raise concerns, and it doesn't matter from which party they come from. But this was long before Donald Trump and Cambridge Analytica happened. But that's exactly the bare minimum we expect of our members of parliament, that they should be able to grill the member of the executive on matters of public importance. So today what we saw was pure PR. For me, it was like Waziri was addressing a press conference. And it could have served the purpose well if Waziri was to call a press conference and say, okay, I'm going to address issues that happened at JKI on the night of 29th or on the night of 29th of March. That could have been. There was no need of members of parliament wasting taxpayers' money in names of allowance, asking basic questions over complex matters. So that was embarrassing. So for Matiangi, I cannot blame him. It's like a student sitting for a very simple exam, or a student sitting for a very simple exam, a teacher setting a very simple exam, and the students getting a 10 out of 10, so the headmaster cannot punish the students. So Matiangi did well. He gave basic answers to basic questions, which was actually what anybody can do in that given situation. Of course, I'm made to understand that he had all the technical answers, but the members of parliament were not capable to ask complex questions. Either they decided they are incapable, or they were compromised. Nobody knows. So for Matiangi, he ran over them, and he feels good. But I don't understand why, as a member of parliament, that can happen. For me, it will be interesting to engage, if I were a member of parliament, it's interesting to engage a technical person like Kialangwe or Inspector General or Matiangi. These are, for example, Matiangi and Kialangwe, these are PhDs. These are sharp people. They know what they are doing. They seem competent. So engaging them should be fun. I don't know why our members of parliament decide to be very petty, to retreat into some partisan issues, yet they are members of parliament. Engaging Matiangi, pressing him, asking him tough questions over Miguna deportation, which is a matter of public importance, should not be viewed from a partisan perspective. It should be interesting. You know, engaging a PhD is always interesting, asking him complex questions. Kialango has been in government. He was the director, I don't know, head of police, military police, so he understands how government works. So engaging these guys also helps to get complex issues out, and for them to break them for the general public to understand. So I don't understand, for example, why General Waruke was behaving as if he's part of the executive. He was actually talking as if he was part of the minister's delegation. So I was disappointed, But that is how we do things from this part of the world.